Hi, I'm Matt Garrett and welcome to the Essential Marketing Toolkit, which has been compiled and researched by myself and another pro blogger, Barrington Hall. Now, I've been marketing online since 2000 and been a pro blogger since 2005, and I've run literally thousands of sites across hundreds of niches over the last decade. What I want to introduce you to today for the very first time ever is the collected wealth of experience I have on the very best web tools and resources available, the majority of which are free, and often they're actually better than the paid versions, which makes them one heck of a return on investment. Now let me show you just a few of the 600 plus resources that we've researched and reviewed for you. I'm just going to pick out a few of the real gems for you as examples, so you can see for yourself how valuable this resource toolkit really is. Let's start with a super simple tool called Pixie. This one is for PC users only, but there are many resources included for Mac users as well. This doesn't even need to be installed, it's just an exe file that you download and click to run. If you're working on a new graphic or making changes to a theme, you may need to match a colour that's already on your site. But how on earth do you get exactly the right hex code for the colour? Well, with Pixie it's actually really simple. Once Pixie is running, as it is here, you just move the mouse to the colour you want to grab, and then you hit Ctrl, Alt and X, and up pops the colour picker with the hex code for the colour right there for you. Okay, really quick and easy and simple to do. You've got the hex code for the colour you want. Compare that to the traditional way of doing this, which would be a tad more long-winded. You take a screen grab, you drop that into your graphics package, and only then can you use the colour eyedropper to grab the colour code you're after. Pixie will also work anywhere, anytime, making it super simple. And that's just the first example of the gems we've got for you. Let's move on to another called Pixis, which is an Adobe Air app, so it will run on a Mac as well as a PC. Now let's say I'm working on a blog and I want to know the size of the header graphic so that I can get a new one done. Usually you'd have to find the image itself, then use an image package to check the pixel width and height. But with Pixis, all I need to do is move Pixis up to where the actual graphic is that I want, and then center it on the graphic, size it to the graphic by moving it around. Let's just move this up a bit, square it off, and then once I've got it centered, I can see the size of this header. Now I'm obviously 1 pixel out here, but I can see this particular header graphic is 950 pixels by 130. So now when I get in touch with my graphics guy to order my new header, I know exactly what size I need to fit perfectly on my blog. Now let's say instead I want to do a graphic that is the right size for a blog post, and I want to know exactly what size I need. Let's move this down to where my blog post is, and all I need to do again is resize it to the size of the image that I want in my blog post, and again it will tell Pixis will actually show me exactly the size I want. So in this case 227 by 177, so I'll probably ask for something like 230 by 175. Again, it's quick, easy and super simple, saving you time. Let's look at one last example, this one for picking fonts. Usually when you're trying to work out the perfect font to use, you'll find yourself selecting them one by one and trying to work out whether it looks just right from a stupidly small example image in your graphic software or Word document. You'll often end up just settling for one that's more or less okay because it takes so long. With Font Picker, which is another tool that works for PCs and Macs, you can pop in your text and it gives you an example that's big enough to actually see properly and make an informed decision. All the fonts that you have on your system are listed clearly, so you can go through and pick the exact perfect font that you want for whatever it may be, a graphic, a header, your website, etc. Again, saving you time, hassles and headaches. Now I want to make it clear that these 3 examples are 3 of the most basic, simple resources we've included. We're using them as examples simply because you can see in seconds just how easy they are to use and how useful they can be. With over 600 researched and reviewed tools and resources in the Essential Marketing Toolkit, you're going to be constantly finding new nuggets of gold that will make your life easier as well as save you both time and money. If you found these 3 examples useful, then imagine what else we have for you in the toolkit. Scroll down through the sales letter and you'll see just how thoroughly we've covered all the different areas of online marketing that you use on a daily basis to build your online income. So scroll on down and have a look and imagine how much time these resources will save you.